Hi everyone, this is Jayashree. We continue with the lecture series in cyber forensics. Today the topic is data hiding techniques. Right. How to hide the data, how to protect the data, the methodologies, different methodologies we discuss upon. Okay. What is data hiding? Data hiding involves changing or manipulating a file. Just changing a file. Okay, changing or manipulating a file to conceal information, to cover the information. Okay, to protect the information. Okay, how to protect the information? There are a few techniques. Data hiding techniques include hiding entire partitions, changing file extensions, setting file attributes to hidden, bit shifting, using encryption, and setting up password protection. And setting up password protection. Some of these techniques are discussed in the following sections. Right. We'll discuss upon the techniques one by one. First one is file manipulation. Okay, file names and extensions. The extension are modified to safeguard the file. Okay, and second one is hidden property. Next is disk manipulation, which is hidden partitions and the barrel clusters. Next one is encryption, that is bit shifting and steganography. So steganography is also protection of file. Protection of the file we call it as steganography. Right. So file names and extensions. For example, we use a file with an extension of a .jpeg for image files and all. We use a .jpeg. So here it is mentioned .jpg. The objective is to open this file in its native application. So the file may be of in some other extension format, but if it is saved in JPEG to protect the file, right? So as we can see above, we encountered an error. Now a typical user may say this file is corrupt and thus probably delete the file and move on. Okay, while that may be acceptable for a regular user, a forensic analyst would need to dig a deep little later. Okay, so normal persons so switch off or delete that file and move on, but a forensic analyzer has to look on it in a deeper way. To dig a little deeper, our our shovel will be HD, that is hexa editor. A point to notice that every file type has a header which can be used as a signature to identify the type of file. Okay. So point to notice every file type has a header. That is one header and footer. Okay, there is a header which can be used as a signature to identify the type of file. Using the header only, the files are identified. Considering this information, we can use the internet to our advantage to learn about file extension. To determine our actual file type, we will rely on the work already done by right. Let's open our file in HX. So we move on to the next slide. Look into this image in the top. There is what you have seen. This is header. This is header. Look into the numerals in the header. If we compare the first 6 bytes, that is 7B, 5C, 72, 74, 67. This that is first for 6 bytes to one of the known entire on GaryKessler.net, we can see that this file should have an extension of .rtf. In addition, if we look at the trailer, we see that within the last 10 bytes, we have a 4-byte sequence, right? So 4-byte sequence, this one, it is 5C 70 6172 that matches part of the RTF extension and the header and the trailer. Let's focus on the header and change the file to RTF instead of JPEG. So instead of JPEG, if we change the entire file name as RTF. The file extension can be changed by either renaming the file in Windows Explorer or by run security-nic.jpg security-nic.rtf in the command prompt. Right. So this is one type. So changing the file names and extension. This is one type. Right. Second one is hiding partitions. Okay. So delete references to a partition. You can segregate the disk space into various partitions. Delete references to a partition using a disk editor such as an Norton disk edit. This editor will delete any references to it manually. Recreate links for accessing it. So use disk partitioning utilities such as gdisk, partition magic, system commander, or Linux brand unified bootloader, which provides a startup menu where you can select an OS. The system then ignores other bootable partitions. Account for all displays when analyzing a disk. So hiding partitions. So we'll continue the remaining in the next lecture.